C Fitness Squad, what is going on? Hope you're all doing well and amazing today. It is your coach, Danny C, coming at you live. Happy Monday. Happy best day of the freaking week. If you're watching right now and you're tuning in, hashtag I'm here. And if you're watching on the replay, hashtag replay. I appreciate you. I'm excited about today. A lot of gentlemen come to me struggling with energy. All right. That's the biggest thing. And we're going to emphasize that today. I do want to say, disclaimer, a maintenance guy might show up at my door. Hopefully he's not. I'm praying because I really don't want to rush this podcast. But apparently maintenance could show up whenever they want. And he just has to fix something on my door. And who saw my story earlier of the litterer in the littering man in my freaking hallways? Things are going on around me, but that's not going to stop me from serving all of you today. But just wanted to say, if the maintenance guy comes, I might have to end this. Might have to end this short. I'm sorry. But I think we could get through it. All right. I'm definitely going to help you in some way or another gain more energy. I'm actually going to be going over 3 major ways to gain more energy, and we're going to get into it. All right. I appreciate you so much for tuning in, giving me your time. And if you're watching on the replay, which a lot of you do, make sure you hashtag replay for me so I can know who's tuning in. All right. I appreciate it. Let's get into it. I'm going to get into the countdown and we'll go from there. All right. Beautiful. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Men's Fat Loss Made Easy podcast, where I'm here to give you massive value that you can implement on your fat loss journey. Today, we're going to be talking about why you're always low on energy. All right, because most of the gentlemen that come to me, they want to fix one major problem, and that's low energy, right? And a lot of you gentlemen, you're watching right now, you're getting up in the scale, and you're just waking up in the morning, that alarm goes off, you're relying on caffeine, you have no fulfillment, and you're kind of just going through the motions. And by the time you're done with work, the last thing you want to do is, work out, get some steps in. You don't want to do anything else. You just want to be a couch potato. And I understand. And it's you feel like you just exhausted yourself going from meeting to meeting and, call to call, doing a bunch of work yourself, and you're low on energy at the end of the day. And because you're low on energy, though, you're feeling sluggish, you're feeling overweight, you're buying bigger clothes. And so we have to change that ASAP. And in this podcast today, gentlemen, I'm going to share with you 3 major keys that will help you gain more energy at work and throughout the day. Drop some fire in the comments if you're ready. All right, drop some freaking flames. Let me know. 3 major keys. And this is going to help you not only gain more energy, but you're going to feel better about yourself. You're going to feel lighter on your feet. You're going to feel like your clothes are actually fitting a lot better, especially your work clothes. Because I know a lot of you gentlemen, you put on your work clothes, you button down, and it's really, the fat's really rubbing up against your shirt and you're trying to tuck it in. That has to go. All right. So having more energy is going to help you lose the weight, feel more confident, feel more fit. And we're going to get into that right freaking now. All right. So the first key to having more energy, all right, throughout the day and at work is to getting more active. All right. Yes, I'm a freaking fitness coach. You probably guessed it, getting more active, but let me just share why this is going to help you. And let me just share that you don't have to get a gym membership and go freaking 5, 6, 7 days a week. You just don't. All right. But you need to get more active to really get your blood flow in your body to start going. And this is going to help your body start pumping nutrients and oxygen into your tissues. So bottom line, your body is actually getting more energy. And this is going to actually help your cardiovascular endurance as well. And gentlemen, this is also going to minimize future health risks, because a lot of you, especially the parents out there that have some sons, daughters, you're growing up and you have to start thinking about higher cholesterol. You have to start thinking about the habits that you're going to actually teach to your children, right? So that's some serious stuff you got to think about. And all you have to do to solve that problem is get more active. Getting more steps in. Maybe you have home workouts. You probably have a home gym that is collecting dust and you're using it for laundry, right? Get that elliptical out of the basement, right? Start to get more active and utilize more activity. Just be grateful that you have legs to walk on. You have arms that can actually move. Start getting your health in line by getting more active, and that's going to help your energy as well. Mailman, what is going on, boss? I love it. I appreciate you. I'm seeing Mailman Media pop on my stuff. What is up? What's going on? All right, so that's the first key right there, getting more active, gentlemen. Then the second key to having more energy throughout the day, at work, when you get home with your family, very important, is having more nutrient-dense foods. More nutrient dense foods, because you have to realize, guys, if the scale is going up, you're feeling tight in your clothes, you're not really, look at your eating habits. probably a lot of chips, processed stuff, a lot of stuff that looking back, you're really not really feeling good about, and you're wondering why you're low on energy. Food is fuel. If you give yourself shitty fuel, you're going to feel like crap. All right. If you give yourself bad food, I don't even want to say bad food because literally I eat whatever I want. My clients eat whatever they want. It's all about moderation, but you have to have some sort of routine with a healthy eating schedule. All right. The thing with a lot of you is you eat the same quote unquote like bad, quote unquote unhealthy things like daily. And that has to stop right there because food is fuel. So really start to fuel yourself with more nutrient dense foods, lean meats, fruits, veggies, learning about the right amount of protein, the right amount of carbs, the right amount of fats for your goals in your body. Or yes, I want you to enjoy yourself, gentlemen, but at the end of the day, at the end of the week, you should have a routine with some healthy eating patterns in there, with maybe a meal plan involved, maybe some more structure with your protein, carbs, fats, calories. All right, how many calories are you supposed to eat? If you just get more knowledgeable about that, that's how you're going to have more energy. You're going to lose weight, feel lighter on your feet, and that's how you're really going to get to your goals of feeling more confident as well. Make sense? Good. That's the second key. All right. Then lastly, the third key to having more energy throughout the day and at work, this is very important, is decreasing stress. Decreasing stress. All right. If you're, I need this stress one for the litter guy that's outside. If you're listening to the podcast, you might not know the litter guy that lives in my apartment, but we have someone littering out there. And this morning I was feeling stressed. All right. I was feeling stressed starting this podcast. That maintenance guy might knock on the door. Like I was feeling stressed. I was. All right. But I use some of the tactics here. Like we have to decrease stress if we want more energy, especially if we want to lose weight. If you're stressed all the time, gentlemen, obviously you're going to be low on energy because you're already living in that low state. If you're always stressed, you're always overwhelmed about work or this or that, you are going to live an exhausting life. You'll be super low on energy all the time. So what I would encourage you to do, gentlemen, is start working on your health, and that's going to clear up some mental space. A lot of my best transformations, like they started going and working on themselves because they had to clear up some things in the noggin upstairs. There's a lot of junk going on, and going to the gym, just working on yourself or just doing your home workout, working on yourself. I have a client, Brian, and his significant other always tries to kind of jump in the workout, and Brian's like, whoa, this is my space. This is my time, right? So it's just about like working on himself. And so for you, if you just work on yourself, take that second for yourself to really just hopefully mentally clear you up. And also a golden nugget I want to share with you, gentlemen, is like when you're feeling stressed, immediately that should be a trigger to help you think of something that you actually are grateful for. All right. So I'm actually going to be teaching this to my clients this week, but it's like when you are actually feeling stressed, that instant trigger, what you should do is think of something you're grateful for. If you're stressed about your job and you're stressed about, oh, you have to do this and this, feel grateful that you actually have the abilities to attend this job. You have a functioning mind where you can listen to directions, listen to instructions, and actually learn. You take that for granted. I know it. You actually have feet you could walk on and arms you could actually use for your benefit, for your job, right? So it's about really doing that, thinking something you're actually grateful for, and that's something that will help minimize stress. And if you minimize that stress, that's going to help you really increase your self-esteem, increase your confidence. Most importantly about this podcast, increase your energy. That's the most important thing right there. All right. Is that helpful? Oops. Is that good? So just to recap right there, 3 ways, 3 keys that are going to help you gain more energy, because I know a lot of you gentlemen are struggling with energy. You're coming home from work. You're really feeling sluggish. You're not consistent with workouts. You're not consistent with a healthy diet. So this is exactly what you have to do. You have to realize, number 1, you have to be more active. This is just going to get the blood going. And a lot of you gentlemen, you're getting up in age and you have to start thinking about the health risks that are coming your way if you don't take action on this. High cholesterol, high blood pressure. There's so many illnesses and diseases that start with bad and poor health. So you have to get more active, get the body going, improve your cardiovascular endurance as well. All right. And then 2, eat more nutrient dense foods. Enough with the processed foods every single day. Yes, you should still have what you want. This is all about sustainability, but have a routine where you actually are fitting in some healthy habits healthy meals, maybe a meal prep. You learn how to do that, and maybe just set yourself up for success for the week. That's literally it. You don't have to be in your kitchen for 3 hours. I did a live training for my VIP clients last week, meal prep, 20 minutes. It took me 20 minutes start to it was like the quickest live I ever did in our client community. And I was like, whoa, that was quick. And I literally 3 Tupperwares full. That's it. And like, it was like a mini prep, and that's all you have to do, right? So prep yourself for success, eat more nutrient dense foods, gentlemen. And the third thing is minimizing stress. You cannot enjoy your life. You cannot have more energy if all this negativity is filling up your mind. So work on your health, free up this mental space. And kind of like what I shared before, if you're really stressed all the time, use that mental hack I just taught you, and like have that trigger something that you feel grateful for. As soon as you feel that stress, you should automatically think of something you're grateful for. All right, the fact that you still are able to wake up in the morning, you still have friends that you're able to text, communicate with, you still have a paying job that is supporting you. Like, those are things to be grateful for that you probably forget about daily. All right, so that's it. That is all I got, DC Fitness Squad. Everybody on the podcast, I appreciate you so much for tuning in. It means a lot. I will talk to you on the next episode, and hopefully you have the best day of your life. See ya. All right, that is it. Hey, the maintenance guy didn't show up. That's good. I was honestly nervous about that. And talking about the stress, actually, it was kind of like therapy. I had to like talk it out a little because I was really anxious about starting this and going throughout my day. I got to do a lot of things today. Having this guy show up at my door, but it's like, all right, is that really serving me? Am I going to have more energy? Am I going to be able to serve my clients at my best performance if I'm always stressed all the time? So for you, if you're not active, you're stressed all the time, you're eating like crap, don't be surprised that you're getting up in weight, you're getting up to 200, 220, 250, 300 pounds, and you're looking in the mirror and you're like, I just don't feel good right now. Don't be surprised. You have control over everything. You have control over your health. So take action on this. Don't take your health for granted and go after it. All right. So hope that was good. Message me your biggest takeaway if you have something that really stood out to you from today's podcast, and I will talk to you all soon. See you on the flip side. Much love.